Alright guys, what is up? So, kind of losing my voice because I've been sick for like the past, let's see, today's Tuesday. I got sick on Thursday, so yeah, so if my voice sounds kind of weird, that's why, so just bear with me. I'm sorry if it's annoying, but I can't help it. And I really want to film this video so that I can get rid of this entire bag. Now, let me just tell you, last time I did my Empties video was what, January or something, and I said that I wasn't going to let it be that long, but it hasn't been that many months, and this is what I've collected over that time. So yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of try, and I swear to God, if I could stop saying so, I really would, but I can't help it. Like, that word just comes out of my mouth. But I'm gonna go ahead and just start pulling stuff out of its bag, and we'll just talk about each product as we get there. So the first thing that I finished up was a pack of the Sephora coconut water cleansing wipes. I really like these wipes, but the thing is about face wipes is I've gotten to the point where I can't use them on my eyes. I figured out that's what was causing my eyes to dry out, was face wipes. I can use them on my skin and it's fine, but when I use them on my eyes, it causes them to peel no matter what facial wipes I use. So that's kind of sucks. But the thing that I've been loving the most is my Milky Oil by Glossier. Oh my god, that stuff is such a lifesaver. I actually like messaged them and was like, can y'all make this like a jumbo size? And they said that they would pass it on to their team. So I'm hoping and praying that Glossier comes out with like a big size. Anyways, backtrack, that's not what this video is about. So I went through a pack of these. And with that, this was the Glossier cotton rounds. I finished these up. I really like these cotton rounds a lot, but the only thing about this is these are $4, so they're decently priced. But at the same time, like with shipping and stuff, I would only reorder these if I was purchasing like a couple other things. Then I would add these, but I wouldn't take the time to go specifically purchase these cotton rounds. So yeah. And then to get the big stuff out of the way, I went through a bottle of this Gold Bond Ultimate Hydrating Lotion Radiance Renewal. This stuff was thick, like hella thick, and it smelled like tanning lotion. Like, I don't know if y'all know what that smells like, but this smelled like straight tanning lotion, and that was the only thing. It's coconut oil, cocoa butter, and African shea butter. It really helped with my dry skin, especially around my ankles, because that's where it's the worst, but it stunk, and for that reason I probably wouldn't repurchase at least this one because of the smell. And I'm actually using my viewfinder this time. That's why the setup's different. So if I keep looking over, I apologize. I finished, this is the Flat Iron Shine Spray S Factor TG. I finished this. This took me 2 years to finish, you guys. I bought this in summer of 2017, and I just now ran out of it. It was nice, but I had to spray this in my hair when it was wet and then go in with a blow dryer, because if I tried to use it after I blow dried my hair, it straight up made my hair look greasy, oily, nasty. So, I mean, I wouldn't repurchase it just because I don't really flat iron my hair, but maybe once a week anyways. So, it's not that big of a deal. But it did make my hair shiny when I used it. It's just not something that I would go out and repurchase. I finished my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. It is completely gone. I've still got the little thing that it came with. But yeah, she is clean. She is gone. I really liked this primer. It lasted me a really long time. Now, it does say it has a 6-month shelf life, but I had it way longer than that. I didn't notice it smelling weird. The texture didn't change, nothing like that. But if I were to repurchase this, I would probably repurchase the mini size, because I made it a mission to finish this because I didn't want it to expire, but this is not something that I would use as my everyday primer, especially because I just really used it like right here in like the pore area. I really liked it for that because it was really soft. So just for that reason, I definitely would repurchase this, but only in the mini size. So yeah. I finished this Herbivore Rose Hibiscus Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. I really liked this, but the smell legit choked me. Like, every time I sprayed it, I was probably about down to here before I could actually spray it without coughing, because something about the, I'm guessing it's the rose, like, duh, but something about the smell, like, it went in my nose, and it was like every time I used it. So, I mean, it was nice while I had it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because there's so many other sprays that I like. Finished my Bliss Makeup Melt Remover. This was okay. I like a lot of Bliss's products. I'm currently using their face wipes right now, but, I mean, it wasn't anything to write home about, but I mean, it removed my makeup just fine. I would use this first, and then I'd rinse it, and then I'd go in with an actual, you know, like a cleanser. And then I finished the Bliss Mighty Marshmallow Radiance Mask. This was really, really nice. I loved using this, especially after, like, just a stressful day. I would come home and I would use this, and it makes your face bright pink, and it smelled really good and fresh and clean, and so I really did like this face mask. Okay, and then I just hauled these, but I used them, so they're in this bag because I used them last night. This is the Beauty Bio Illuminating Colloidal Silver Plus Collagen Eye Patch. Okay, so I only used these once, obviously, so I can't speak too much about it, but I might purchase these if I can, like if they're actually for sale. I haven't checked, but they came in that kit that I bought, and they were really nice. They were like silver glitter patches, and they were super cooling, and there was enough like serum on them to where I left them under my eyes for 10 minutes like it recommends, and then I put them here. And it, like, immediately after I took them off, I noticed my under eye looked plump, and I've never ever had that happen before, especially with products like these. Like, sometimes they can be kind of gimmicky, but I did notice that my under eye looked like it was brighter and plumper even just after 10 minutes, so those were dope. I finished a bottle of Fix Plus. When I first started using this lasted me about a year. When I first started using this, I hated it because I didn't like the spritzer and it left dots all over my face, but as I got once again down to about here, I started really, really liking it. It was making my face look dewy but not too dewy, and it was really helping with the dryness in my skin, so I definitely will be repurchasing Max Fix Plus. I really want the one from Ulta from their Bloom collection. That's on my list. I finished the Herbivore Pink Cloud Rosewater Moisture Cream. So this was nice while it lasted, but it's not something I would repurchase. I guess I just can't, like, stand really the smell of rose. I guess it gags me. I don't know, and this smells straight up like a bouquet of roses. It was nice, but I felt that it felt moisturizing, but it's like as it soaked into my skin, it almost kind of left like that kind of tight feeling, you know, like when you have a moisturizer that's not super thick and it kind of just, your skin just feels kind of tight, like you need more of it. It's kind of how I felt with that moisturizer, which sucks because I really wanted to love it, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it just for, you know, those reasons. And then this, I don't even know what this is. It was this perfume called Pink Dust. My mom gave it to me because she said that she couldn't smell it, and so I finished it up. I don't even know where it came from. She said my grandma got it for her, so I don't know, but I finished that up. And then I finished my, it's kind of hard to tell, but I finished up my ColourPop concealer. I was ew. Okay. I was in the shade Light 16. And I really like this concealer for a drugstore or like a more affordable. I think this concealer was like $6. I have enough concealers, so I don't find the need to repurchase this right now. But if I needed a cheap concealer, this is definitely the one that I would repurchase. I went through a thing of wipes. These were my son's wipes, and I was using them for my face, which was a really bad idea because my skin was dry, and this made it worse. But I finished them. And then I finished the e.l.f. What was this? The sheer, it was the white powder that was in my e.l.f. video. I completely finished it up. I would not repurchase this because it stunk so bad. Like, every time I used it, but yeah, I finished that. It was a nice powder. It did good at mattifying. It stunk so bad. And then I finished this is the Flower Setting Powder by Beauty Bakery. I finished this, and I will not repurchase this just because this dried my skin out like worse than the Saharan desert. So, I mean, there's that. I finished my e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. And also, I just want to say, like, this was light medium. This was straight up medium. I don't know what light person can wear this, but this was dark. Like, it even would turn my face to orange sometimes. It's a really nice powder, but just fair warning, if you're any lighter than me, you might want to go with the fair shade if that's even an option, because this is like, could be a bronzer. Like, it was dark, but I mean, it was a nice powder. Finished another one of the Sephora coconut water cleansing wipes. I didn't realize that there was 2 of those in here. I finished, this was the Way Rose Hair and Body Oil. Now this says rose. Okay, I guess it's not gonna focus. Okay, anyways, it's by Way Hair Care. This stuff was freaking nice. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not use this in my hair. I used this on my body, and oh my god, the smell that it leaves on your skin smells so freaking good, and I'm tempted to just repurchase it and just use it for like special occasion, or like after I take like a hot bath or something, because this stuff was freaking bomb. Like, that's all I gotta say about that. I don't know how it is for your hair, so I can't say anything for that, but for your body, yes. I finished, I think, yeah. Okay, I finished the Peach Perfect, oh, it still smells so good. The Peach Perfect Powder by Too Faced. I have like 5 setting powders right now, so I don't need to repurchase anymore, but I miss this powder. This is one of the only, I had to like dig a hole in it to get the center out so that I could get all of it out, but this is the only powder so far that I've been able to really like go ham with baking everywhere, like my under eyes, like everywhere, and it does not dry me out. It just gives you the most beautiful mattified, like, but sheen to your skin, and I freaking love this powder. So yes, if I just can't live without it anymore, then I will repurchase it, but I would like to go through some of the ones that I have and really give them a shot before I repurchase this. But this powder is freaking bomb, and I love it. And I finished my, this was the Bliss Mint Chip Mania mask. This was nice. The only thing that I did not like about this mask was the actual, like, chip parts were so hard to get off your skin. Like, because you're supposed to leave it on and then, like, mix it all together on your skin, and it kind of all mixes together, but, like, they would get stuck in my hairline no matter how hard I tried to avoid that, and they were so difficult to get off. But it did leave a really cooling effect on your skin, and then, like, if you were to come home from the gym or, like, you're at the park or whatever, like, that mask is bomb and would be great to use after being outside in a hot day, I guess. So, yeah. And now this is the Unicorn Fruit Whipped Body Butter, or it was, should I say, by Truly Organic. Now, this is $20 for this size. Now, if you are only using this for your hands or like your arms or something, it will last you a hot minute. So then you can justify the price. With me putting this from head, like neck to toes, I got like 6 uses out of this. And for $20, like, maybe I overused it, I don't know, but even still, like, it went so fast. But another thing, first of all, this is, like, saturated with glitter. Like, I thought it was just, like, an overlay on top. It's got glitter throughout the entire lotion, so just beware of that. But also, it was, like, greasy. Like, it didn't soak into my skin. It kind of laid on top of my skin. It smells amazing. And like I said, it'd be nice to just put on your arms or something if you're going to be outside in, like, a tank top or shorts or whatever. But, like, it was so greasy that, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't even know how to explain that texture. You would just have to, like, use it for yourself. But, yeah, there's that. I finished my Pantene Smoothing Shampoo. I really love this shampoo, but my hairdresser just informed me that Pantene's, like, the worst that you can use for your hair. So I was like, Noted. So, yeah. And then we have, I finished, this was the Marc Jacobs Perfect Coconut Setting Mist. I really liked this, but I wouldn't repurchase it just because it's a pricey setting mist, and like I have cheaper alternatives that I like better. And also I didn't like this mister, and about halfway through the bottle the mister stopped working, and so I kept having to like twist it and like adjust it to where I could get it to come out. But I mean, I enjoyed it while I had it. I finished, this was a sample I'd got. This is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Gel. This did absolutely nothing, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, I finished my Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. This lasted me forever. It was really good at taking off my makeup. I've learned that I really don't like balms to take off my makeup. I don't, so there's that. I finished my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Soft Brown. I freaking love that pencil, but I like it's actually in here somewhere. This one. The e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This one is, like, in my opinion, a dupe for that one, and this is, like, I think, like, $3, and I would definitely, I have, like, two or three other eyebrow pencils right now, so I don't need to repurchase it right now, but this is what I'm going to repurchase when I run out, because this pencil is freaking bomb, and I was using the shade Taupe, but I'll probably go a little darker, just because this was kind of light. Excuse me. I finished the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. This little tub right here. I really liked this overnight. Let's see, it's empty. But it was like a gel consistency. I would use this at nighttime, and I woke up and my skin was like dewy as hell, so I really liked that. This is the Rub-A-Dub Refining Pill Gel, and y'all saw in, if you watched it, a Sephora haul that I posted back in, I believe, the beginning of April or something. I repurchased a full size of this because I really like it, so that's all I'm going to say about that. I finished, this was the mega size of the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, and then it came with this like little surfboard, which was cute to like make sure you could, my hand's small enough to where like I could fit it all the way in there, but if your hand wouldn't fit, then it was, I don't know, it was just cute and more sanitary. But yeah, I finished that, and I've got like 3 tubs sitting on my counter right now, so that's what I gotta say about that. I finished the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant. I really like this as like a shower cleanser. It's nice. I finished, this is the Plumping Serum by Hard Candy. This was in the shade Pink Cadillac. And I'm going to tell you right now, I solely bought this shade because of the name. And this little bit, like at the bottom, it's impossible to get. Like, no matter, I tried leaving it upside down and everything, and it just would not come out. But I liked this gloss, but I literally bought this for the name because a Pink Cadillac would be like, well, a Cadillac in general is my dream car and has been my dream car for like, I can't even tell you how many years now. So yeah. I finished the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer. This was just a mini size, but I finished this, and this is on my list to repurchase. I have enough moisturizer right now, but I really do like that moisturizer for nighttime. This was a sample of the Glossier You perfume. This smelled like old woman to me, so that's all I gotta say about that. This was a mini of the water cream. I really like this, but I like the dewy cream better. I love, love, love the dewy cream a lot better, and this is geared towards people more with oily skin, and my skin has changed and isn't really oily anymore, but the dewy cream is like my A1 right now, so yeah. I finished, was the YSL, I'm not going to remember, like, to save my life what the name of this perfume is, but yeah, I finished that. And then I finished, this was a small size of the Jergens Ultra Healing. My mom really likes this lotion. It was okay. I mean, it's a drugstore lotion, so. I finished my Super Nude Gloss by KKW Mario, I think. Was that, or was this just, I'm pretty sure the gray was with Mario. But I finished this. I like this gloss, but I would rather try a different one because the gold glitter in here, I could feel that on my lips. I don't know if it's just me. I did really like the color, But yeah. I finished a mini size and a full size of the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream by Drunk Elephant. I freaking love this eye cream, like hands down one of the best eye creams I've ever used, and I will repurchase that. I finished the Herbivore Prism Natural Fruit Acid 5% Exfoliating Glow Potion. This was okay. I mean, I didn't really notice a big difference with my skin, so I don't know. Some people rave about it, so I don't know if I'm like missing it, but yeah. Finished. This was a sample I'd gotten through Beautylish. Badlands R plus C or code. It was a dry shampoo paste. This stuff gave you so much volume, it was unreal, but it also made your scalp feel super crusty and gross, so just keep that in mind. But I mean, it gave you hella volume, so that was cool. This was the Glossier priming potion. This was okay too. Once again, not much to say. I finished my Tatcha deep cleanse. I freaking love this a lot, but I didn't really like the little beads in it. I don't know. I've debated repurchasing this cleanser, but we'll just see. I finished my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Beige. Now, if you have this foundation, don't throw it away when it stops scrolling up, because like you can scrape out and get at least like so many more uses out of it, so just beware of that. But I finished this. I will repurchase this foundation in the future. I freaking love this foundation. I finished, this was the Righteous Butter Body Moisturizer by Soap & Glory. This was in my kid's diaper bag for the longest time because I get real dry hands when I'm out in public. So I love that stuff. The smell of it is like the most amazing thing in the world. Finished the You to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. Once again, it was a lighter texture, and I can't do those. My skin's too dry for it. So I like the, what's the one? It's got ashwagandha in it. Deep Moisture Cream. That one. I love that one, though. Finished my Kapari Lip Glossy. I don't like shit in tubes, so I won't repurchase it just for that reason. The product was nice, made your lips look real good. It smelled good, but I hate lip products in tubes. Except for my Glossier Bomb.com. Those I will gladly accept in a tube. Finished this little mini size of the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this setting spray so much, but it has like alcohols in it which dry out your skin, so probably won't repurchase just for that reason, but I might just get over it because I really love that setting spray. I finished a mini Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I don't care about eyeshadow primers. I think they're kind of just an extra step, and I don't ever notice them doing anything unless like you're trying to do vibrant pigments, which even then you can use like, I don't know, I just whatever. Finished my Milk Kush Lip Balm, and once again with this product, make sure you don't throw it out because you can scrape out all the stuff from the bottom. It goes down a ways. This dried my lips out more. I love Milk products, but this dried my lips out more. Literally, the taste of it made me want to barf, and yeah, so there's that. I finished my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. This oil is super freaking nice. It's pricey, but it's a really good oil. I finished this mini of the TLC Sakari Baby Facial, and if you watched my recommendations video, then you know that I already have a full size of this, and I absolutely love that. I finished my Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream moisturizer. I love this moisturizer, especially for like a daytime moisturizer. I guess my camera's just not gonna, there we go. I love this moisturizer for a daytime moisturizer. It is so beautiful and makes your skin feel so good. So I would definitely repurchase that. I finished 3. I go through lip gloss like water because it's what I wear the most, so I can finish lip gloss pretty fast. I finished 3 Marc Jacobs lip glosses. One was in Sugar Sugar, one was in Skin Deep, and the other was in French Tickler. French Tickler I'm going to repurchase as a full size because it was so beautiful. Sugar Sugar, it's pretty, but I honestly liked Skin Deep better. but that was just my personal opinion. Finished a mini size of the Perversion mascara. It's a nice mascara, but I don't, you know, it's whatever. I finished my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer Light 2.75. I literally scraped it and tried to get everything out that I could. Freaking love this concealer. Already have another one. F this brush, okay? I was so excited about this brush and it let me down, guys. Like, it totally let me down. This was the brush that I got at TJ Maxx, the Japanese brush. Straight up, I tried to use this and I had so many black hairs all over my face. I was pissed. So pissed. And then I, like, was sitting there and, like, it just, yeah. So I'm not even going to give this to anyone. I'm just going to throw it away. Okay, rant over. Finished my Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder by Charlotte Tilbury. Tilbury, however you want to pronounce it. I love this powder so very much. So very much. And I will definitely repurchase this in the future. So yeah. I finished this little trial size of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It was in the shade Cashew 3.5. This, I know Kathleen Lights loves this moisturizer, or this, not moisturizer, this, what the, foundation, okay? And I really liked it. Here's the thing, no matter how many times I set this, no matter how much amount of powder I used, it was like an oil slick on my face. And my skin's not even that oily. So if you have oily skin, like, just be careful. Because it leaves a really beautiful finish on your skin, but, like, yeah. And then the last two products in this bag. See? Oh, finally, we're done. I finished, this was the Too Faced Chocolate Chip Palette. And I completely finished this up. This was, I gotta sneeze. Oh! My boyfriend bought this for me back in January of 2017. I saw it in the little, you know, thing by the Sephora register, like where they have all the little stuff. And we were walking out the door. I literally went in there to buy a foundation. And I saw this as we were walking out and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I want it so bad. And he grabbed it and went back through the line and got it for me. This was the first makeup product he ever purchased for me. And I made it a mission to finish it up because I wanted to give it love. The only shade that I'm going to be honest with you guys I did not finish was this little shade down here in the bottom, was called Black Sugar. I did not use that shade, and let me tell you why. Because one time I was using it and my son reached up on my desk, stuck his finger straight in it, and it busted. So, disclaimer, but yeah. But I really liked this. I loved the colors in it. It was such a cute little palette, and memories are tied to it, but I gotta let it go. It's empty. There's no point in keeping the packaging. Like, that's just being a hoarder, but yeah. So this palette was good, and I'm glad that I actually finished an eyeshadow palette, so yeah. And then the last thing that I finished, my boyfriend also bought this for me when I was, I think I was like 3 months pregnant whenever he bought this for me. But this was the, I don't know, this was by Lorac. This was from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and this was a highlighting blush face palette. Now these 3 shades right here, I did not finish. I got close, but I did not finish them, but there was still enough product to where I depotted them and I put them in a palette I'm going to give to my friend. But these 3 right here, I completely finished up. These 2 were highlighters, and this shade up here was like a skin colored blush. They were all beautiful. I loved this palette. Once again, it was dear to my heart because he bought it for me. Yeah, so it's time to say goodbye to this. I'm proud of myself. I actually finished up like highlighters and a blush, and even though like those are smaller pans, I still finished them up. I'm so proud of myself. So now let me just show you guys. Well, I'm gonna put this up here, and I'm gonna just show you guys what my desk looks like now. So this is everything that we're saying bye to. So look. Hi, there you are. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and once again, I'll be collecting more products to give you guys another empties video. I'm gonna be uploading a video on Sydney Grace eyeshadows next. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.